We did have a family member in active addiction for many years of one kind or another. And we had tried several different avenues, different help groups, different rehabs, and they all did okay for a while. But, we never saw a heart change. You feel like you're hanging on a thread. You don't want to answer the phone, but yet if I don't answer the phone, is this the time that they're no longer with us? We were both at wit's end. We didn't know, what to do next, how to help. Someone had come to our church to talk about Trinity. Had no idea that there was a place like this that not only cared for the men, but for the families.
She would come home and share how they had a family ministry that, not only was it the person in active addiction they were ministering to, but the whole family. And that really ministered to her, which meant a lot to me as a husband.
I walked in not knowing anybody. There was a meal together. It was amazing. And the men that were there, they ate with us, and there were volunteers. And then we would split up into different classes. Some of the men had their children there.
When you come into the room, again, it's a very welcoming situation, friendly, nobody's looked down upon. And again, you're just created an avenue where you can really find some answers.
It was just wonderful. I just felt like I was part of something a little bigger, and we're all on the same page, and that we all, care and love for our loved ones, that we don't want to see them in this situation anymore.
You have a biblical-based lesson that's relevant, that really increases hope and brings faith into it, in a practical way, how you relate, trust issues. The men that are going through that, they hear the pain of the family, which some of them have never been exposed to what their mom or their dad or their aunt or uncle, whoever it is, has gone through. And I know it really speaks volumes to them to see that, because in many cases, I've never seen that before. If you break the silence, you break the stronghold.
To know that relationships could be restored, and not just restored, but that you could see everything being transformed into something brand new.
It brought you comfort. There was comfort because other people were there, and they would weep and they would laugh. That made a difference. There was definitely hope, because it seems hopeless, and Trinity just brings that whole avenue of hope in a very hopeless situation.
They don't have to do this alone, right? There's hope, and there's restoration, and families can be put back together, but not without the Lord.